Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Libra's Soul Path reading for May of 2023. And I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one. And the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I'd also like to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the mid-month readings as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Libra's Soul Path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please, for our Libras. All right. All right. Libra. All right, we have the Nine of Cups, the Judgment card, the World card, and at the bottom we have the Hangman. So 3 out of the 4 cards out here on the table are major arcanas. There is 1 minor arcana. Now, minor arcanas are more of a free-willed type of energy and are subject to change depending on the decisions we make from now until the projected point. The major arcanas are more of a fated, destined energy here, and so there is a lot of destined energy at play in May of 2023. All right, so it does appear in May you are feeling good. There is this kind of celebration energy kind of looming, I feel like, behind the scenes. And I feel like you can kind of feel this energy building. You're not exactly sure what it is, but you definitely feel this exuberance kind of building within yourself. We have the Judgment card. So there is this kind of celebratory awakening that you're going to be having. I feel like this is a Libra's moment of redemption here. And in a lot of ways, this is this kind of a spiritual rebirth that you're going through. We have the Judgment card and then the World card. These fall in also numerical order. So, like the story goes, you're having this awakening. You're following the inner call of the divine, your spirits, your ancestors, whatever your path is. And so you are following the call, leaning into this renewal energy and really coming to this completion. And with this awakening, you may be having some awakenings to the nature of yourself and of reality. Whatever this is for you, you feel very fulfilled with this and satisfied. It's this type of energy for you in May. You could almost just leave fulfilled and satisfied, feeling accomplished. There's this spiritual accomplishment or attainment taking place for you. And the divine, your spirit team is definitely watching you have this rise in energy here. At the bottom, we have the Hangman. So this awakening is definitely giving you this new perspective on yourself. This is allowing you to let go. Eagerly let go of any old patterns. You're kind of adopting this whole new way of being here. When this hits, you may take a time to pause. Now, I feel like your mind is kind of unraveling this, unpacking it, as they say. But from the outside looking in, it may appear that you are in kind of a pause mode. You may be taking more time to yourself, and it would be a normal reaction to this. And in a way, you're in this cocoon kind of phase, and this awakening comes to the like realization that's like, oh, I can be a butterfly. So you go into this cocoon, you process this information, and then you emerge this new creature, essentially. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. So we have Dark Creative Union, The Ancient Ways, Weathering the Storm, and Escaped but Followed. So you're definitely extricating yourself out of something. But you are having this kind of win. And it kind of shows in your energy. You're kind of brimming with this light. You're feeling very good, and so it shows. And this probably is also increasing your performance level in whatever you are working in. So do know that when people see you kind of light up in this way, they want to test it. They want to poke it. They want to see if it's legit here. So you do have these energies here. And this feels like something from your immediate past here. These are people that you know, or perhaps this is a peer group in whatever you're doing. They see that you are on the rise. So there is a team, the Dark Creative Union, using their gifts to try to take a gouge out of your glow up here. They're trying to diminish your light a little bit, and they are working together. The Ancient Ways, that this is some sort of, and with the Dark Creative Union, there is some sort of magic. They're sending you some bad energy, one way or the other. So I don't think this is spell work for all of you, but for some of you, definitely there are some, what you could say, undercover competitors that are trying to send you some bad energy, and I feel like they have been. This isn't a new thing. And what you have been doing, you've been weathering this storm here. So you're tattered, but you're not torn. You're standing, you're holding your own. And actually, weathering this storm is making you stronger. Which is not what these people expected. So you do escape the grip of this, definitely, because you're outpowering them. You're also outshining them in whatever they're doing, because they're spending all their energy trying to take you out. If they spent all this energy, instead of trying to derail someone else, if they put that energy into working on whatever it is that is in their heart to work on, then they would be a master at that. But instead, they're doing this junior high. Junior high comes to mind when like what they're attempting. And again, it's only making you stronger. So whatever they're sending your way, either you have sufficient protections in place, and or it is just not cutting the mustard. But with the card, escape but followed. So you escaped the grip of this, but these energies pursue here. So I do expect this type of thing to bubble up in the future. What they what they tried did not work, and most likely actually bounced back on them. So they had some repercussions, but they may try you again because you've escaped this, but they are following, they are watching you. What you're doing may be online, and so they can see this. So the Spirit's wanting you to know that we have the light and we also have the dark here. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Two more cards, please. Come on. Thank you. Knight of Swords. One more, please. Thank you. So we have 8 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Well, the Strength card, and the 7 of Cups. Excuse me. So with the 8 of Swords, there is a self-imposed restriction. There's something you're not seeing. I feel like this restriction is coming from this energy here. So you can kind of sense, you know that somebody's throwing some energy at you. But you're not sure where it is. So this may create some negative thought loops of paranoia, or some worry might bubble up. But this is a self-imposed restriction. The Spirit is indicating to vacillate on what these people are doing at all is imposing this restriction on yourself. The Spirit is kind of wanting you to kind of let that go, move forward like the Knight of Swords with a lot of speed, driven towards your success, or really driven with your success, I feel like. And we have the Well here. So every time these people send you something and you have to weather this storm only fills your well up even more. So you're actually gaining energy and power every time these people do this. They're not seeing that. So you have this large well of energy at your disposal here. I don't feel like you're really using it. You're not striking out at these people. It doesn't appear. It feels like they're the return energy of their own doing is their own undoing. And you might want to, if you have some Virgo placements, you might want to check out that reading, because this definitely, this kind of theme was a part of that reading as well. We have the Strength card. So this is how you're moving forward. Very confident, very strong. You have this belief in yourself. You have a certain level of influence and persuasion over your reality. And so this is kind of protecting you. I feel like you have this kind of hedge of this protective energy around you. So that this energy really can't get in, but you can kind of feel this flex of your sphere when the energy starts to come in. So you can sense that this is taking place, but it's not hitting you in the way that these people would want you to. You are moving forward with a lot of courage, and especially to kind of be like, well, who cares about what these people are doing? This takes courage because initially this may have you feeling a little bit paranoid, but whoops. All right. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups. So you may be dealing with some illusion, definitely because you don't see where this energy is coming from. So you may be pointing the finger at a lot of different people. I don't feel like you're saying anything, but you're questioning people around you. You're questioning their motives. So there is that little paranoia in there, and this is part of that illusion taking place for you. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. 2 or 3, please. All right. Oh, man. So Libra, you may have some love coming in for you. So we have I am the source, temple of love, reflecting my center of fire, morning dew, and children of light. So with this awakening that you're having, you are kind of coming to the end of this kind of hero's journey here and realizing that you are the source of your reality. It's actually emanating from you. So you are realizing this oneness between you and the divine, and that you are actually divine, and that your body, since what lives in your body is the divine, your body is now becoming this temple of love. And as you stoke these fires of love within this temple, the world becomes this reflection of the center of your inner fire. This is this as above, so below, as within, so without. And so there is this new day dawning for you with the morning dew. This is also a call to get out in nature, perhaps going for some morning walks. There are 2 kitty cats on here, so playing with your pets, your animals, taking them on a walk, getting your feet in the morning dew if it's warm enough for you to do that. And children of light. I feel like May for you is reminding you that you are this child of light, and that you are light. You are this light energy. And I feel for a lot of you, there is this kind of love energy that feels kind of romantic here with this. As you start brimming with this fire of love, it becomes attractive, magnetic. So others who share this fire of love will be magnetized towards you. And this temple of love, the cards on here is depicting what could be interpreted as 2 people in a tantric embrace. On this card, there is also 2 people embracing one another. So that might be on the table for some of you. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. What's Libra's inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for May of 2023? 2 or 3 cards. All right. Thank you. All right, we have fire. So again, this fire, this inner fire of love, and how reality is going to begin to reflect this inner fire of love. Here we have fire, creation and destruction. So there is kind of a shedding of the old. There is a rebirth here. So there is this creation of the new, recognizing that you are the source of the reality that you find yourself in, and that you're creating this beginning. So this is marking, this is the end, and then after this sequence of cards, then it loops back to the Fool card again. It's coming full circle here. So you're about to start this new beginning here, and expression. So there is an importance in expressing yourself, whatever you're engaged with. Maybe have to do with public speaking here, and this is why these people can see what you're doing so easily, is because you are doing something in the public. Red squirrel, resourcefulness. So it does appear that you are using whatever resources you have available to you. Now, I definitely get kind of like this passive magician kind of energy, because you have this deep reservoir of energy, and we'll just call it magic. You're not really using it. You have a lot of resource here. But like I said, you're kind of sitting on it. You're kind of passive to this resource that you have, but it is there, and I imagine that the Spirit is going to have you to put that to good use coming up. Vigilance. So your spidey senses are tingling. You know that something is amiss or awry. Preparation. So you definitely have your guards up. You have prepared for just this type of engagement and busyness. So I feel you very much not really focused on these people too much, and you are busy moving forward. I feel you having plans for the summer that involve your expression in this new beginning. You're taking this someplace. We have masked owls. So you are receiving insights from the Spirit to have this awakening. You have been receiving these insights and this wisdom. This is this deep wisdom. There's a knowing that you're going to awaken to about yourself, and that you are this source energy. Foresight. So you can kind of see what's coming down the line here. You can sense some of this coming. You're not quite sure what this build of energy. So you can sense this build of this exuberance, but you also sense this something trying to drain your energy. So you are having a hard time seeing this clearly, because of these two energies are kind of happening at the same time. And it is to your benefit that they are, because you're divinely protected here. But you're kind of feeling both of these at the same time and getting them mixed up. This is creating some paranoia in you, because you can sense this coming. Messengers. So you are receiving some messages in the Spirit. Expect some sort of messages about this. You're going to hear who this is. I don't feel like you're really going to be surprised by it. But then we have snow leopard. So mystery. There is a mystery here, and it appears that you're cracking the case wide open here. Agility. So you're moving quick. You're moving too strong and too quickly for these energies to catch you. All they can do is follow. Belief. So you are coming with a strong belief in yourself, and actually gaining this new belief in yourself, and sensitivity. So you are highly sensitive to the movements of the spirit. Also with this love kind of, and it does feel like it's kind of coming around the corner. It doesn't feel like it's quite here yet, but it's wanting to be recognized here. And this may have you feeling sensitive in another way, in this kind of love, romantic kind of way. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. Whoa. All right. 2 more cards, please. Mm-hmm. One more, please. Oh boy. All right. One more. All right. All right. So I have this card, the circle card, and I very much see this as similar as the world card. This is kind of like the Omkar of the Nataraja Shiva dances within the wheel of samsara, the dance of reality, the lila, the illusion of reality, as it's put. But to see this, only the source sees this. Seeing is being here, and this is this awakening that you're discovering here. We have tomato, potato, eggplant. So at some point in human history, these were all considered taboo and or poisonous, and people were not eating these because they thought that they were poisonous. I believe they are in part of the nightshade family of plants, so they were not eaten because of that. So back in the day, some people might have even starved while surrounded by food that they were neglecting to see as a resource. So you're kind of setting this aside of like, well, so there may be some dogmatic thinking surrounding using this type of energy. But this is yours. So just like this food, at some point, people starved because they thought this was taboo. But now all of these are staples in a lot of people's diets nowadays. So don't overlook this resource. So who is watching the cosmic drama? So you are getting this new perspective here with this source energy. You are the source. And who is watching the cosmic drama? Like I said, who can see this dance? Who can see the drama of reality playing out? And like I said, seeing is being. So you are getting this new perspective. I feel like this new perspective is also going to allow you to integrate this energy without feeling guilt. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's some something tied into that does feel perhaps tied to dogmatic upbringing and things like this, the dream. So you're kind of realizing that reality has this dreamlike quality to it, and it is in constant flux, and that this reality again is being projected by you. It is actually within ourselves that we experience reality, and the same goes with a dream. This is also a call to you to remember a dream that you once held, because you're going to get an opportunity to hop on that, and it's going to bear fruit for you. Now here we have the planets, what looks like an eclipse here, so do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as this can all help you out, and you can utilize these energies. Also on May 5th, we have a partial lunar eclipse on the full moon. So that may help you out with the timing of things. Lining this road here to the dream are mushrooms. So you might be utilizing some sacred sacraments at this time. Just saying. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for May of 2023. Rabbit and the fox. One more, please. All right. You have the rabbit and the fox and the palomino here. So the rabbit and the fox, if you were to look at a rabbit and a fox, they are very unlikely friends or partners, because one is a predator and and one is essentially prey. So this is kind of how I feel like it's like you and this resource of energy that you have been accumulating here. And I feel like you kind of feel like this rabbit and the fox is this energy, and you're like, I don't want to play with it. I don't want to mess with it. If I do, it could eat me. And this metaphorically, but this is how you feel about using this energy. But this is this unlikely combo here, that actually the fox, when befriended, is protecting the rabbit. And really it is this kind of this partnership, or you being like, okay, I'm going to partner up with this energy because it's there. You have it. I feel like you might want to research, or even just in meditation, finding out how you can utilize this, because you're going to gain a lot of power from this. We have the palomino. So this is this very powerful horse in a lot of cases. They are wild in some places still, but it's a very striking animal. When it's in the sun, it has this golden hair, and it just kind of glistens here, but very powerful, very beautiful. And so this is what this is offering you. So the Spirit is saying, use this. It will be to your benefit. All right. Please give us 3 final cards. What would you like to leave Libras with for what is on their soul path for May of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Libras. I don't know if you saw the way those just came out like that. Okay, you want them like this. All right. All right. So we have the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, 3 out of the 4 cards out here are major arcanas. Again, so this faded energy here. So with the Emperor, you're definitely sitting in your power. You are... I don't know if the authority is the right word, but your energy is a force to be reckoned with here. Nobody's crossing this line with the Emperor, and then people are not being able to get past your defenses, your line that you have put up here. So you're definitely in your power, but you are also ready for whatever might be thrown at you. You're also kind of experiencing this spiritual promotion, or that is kind of a level up in a way. And so you are starting to live the truth of sacred teachings, this sacred knowledge. You're embodying this with your existence, your experience, how you are experiencing your current reality. There's definitely some hidden talents that are going to come up when you kind of start utilizing this well of energy that you have. I feel like your intuition is really your best friend here in May. And I would just say across the board, always listen to your intuition. Now, on this path, there is something that is yet to be revealed to you. It does feel like who these are, who these people are. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Again, these people are not getting the best of you at all. And things are changing for you. This is kind of like a mid-zone still for you, where you're leveling up, and the end of May kind of feels like this kind of closing of the chapter and beginning of a new for you. But this definitely has you winning. This is your destiny. This is meant to happen. This is meant for you. Here. And you're definitely moving forward. We have the Queen of Cups here, feeling very in the flow. Again, very in your intuitive space. Feeling very emotionally balanced, emotionally strong here. So this really doesn't rock you. And the Spirit is putting this here to let you know that you have been victorious over these energies. They did not get the best of you. And here we have the King of Cups here. So, and they are facing one another. So it does kind of feel like the end of May, perhaps moving into June. that there is some sort of spark of love, romance. This is a counterpart. You're seeing eye to eye with this person. So this is someone of a like mind, like spirit. So do expect that. We have the moon card here. So again, paying close attention to the planets, the transits, moon cycles. And again, your intuition is kind of on a high, especially after this realization. It's kind of beyond intuition at that point. It's just a knowing. And initially, there is, at the beginning of May, there is some worry surrounding some of these illusions, and you can't tell if the energy's coming or going or what's going on initially. I feel like that gets cleared up pretty quick. But there are some things that are hidden on your path that has to do with this darkness. You can't really see what's down in the shadow. And it kind of feels like you're really not supposed to see all that's down in the shadow because you're vibing with so much light, and the spirit is wanting you to continue to ascend. And if you look back to see where these people are in the darkness, that only draws you into darkness. So I feel like you are staying the path of light here. It is interesting, though, because we have the Queen of Wands. So you are staying in your light, but you're also balancing your light and your dark. So you're getting into this well. It almost feels like you're like purifying this energy before you use it. Here we have the Ace of Cups. So there is this kind of love coming in, this temple of love, this inner fire of this kind of divine spark, this divine fire of love. And so this is what's being gifted to you, this spiritual sustenance. And there's this merging here. You could almost see this cup, and you can go ahead and look at one of them, is like the magician's head here, and the dove is like the infinity sign. This is the divine, the infinite, dropping this sustenance, merging with the magician, and the cup runneth over. And so this is you. You're definitely have this kind of passive magician energy going on here. So it's like the cup is overflowing with the magic, but you have to kind of put on your magician's cap, or however you want to say that. So I think that's a good place to leave the reading. Libras, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for May. Outside of this little funny style business, this looks fantastic. This looks really great, actually. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Libras, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.